Your son is a top management, and he loved the Haitian workers. I mean, that don't mean they got no love for black Americans. That just mean they come and work hard and make money. What that got to do with being allies for us? What that got to do with us standing up for somebody that don't like us? Lady D, we talk about two different conversations. They probably do work hard. My conversation is it worth me standing up for them because they working hard? No, that's not enough. If they get deported, bye. Working hard got nothing to do with your relationship with me. And if you don't like me, I wouldn't give a damn if you work 24 hours straight. If they want to deport you, bye. On top of that, the reason they work for you and you like them because you can underpay them. So your son is management, low paying, all right? Paying people to do a job that foundational black Americans ain't gonna do it. You can tell your son I said it. That they doing slave labor, okay? Yeah, you like them because they work real hard for the peanuts, and we ain't gonna do it. Yeah, sweetie. Tell your son that's Big Pharaoh said. I bet he do love them working for them low ass wages because they would have to put another $5 or $10 on that if we was working for them. You understand? Let's just get the facts straight. Y'all know why. Y'all know why a lot of these people. Y'all know why a lot of these people do good in this country because they don't have to raise. Don't have to give you a raise. When I started working at the book factory in 1976, every year you got a raise, regardless. Since they brought in all these immigrants, they ain't giving no raises. They not sharing none of the profits from the company. They don't have to. They got slave workers. Them is slaves. Immigrants is slaves. You'd have to pay Americans more. And as long as you got that over their head, if somebody's here illegally and don't really got citizenship, how much could they complain? They can't complain. They got to shut up. We can complain. So when you say hard workers, you say they was hard workers. Let me show you something. Let me show you something about hard workers. When you say they was hard workers. And I got respect for you, sister, but you got to learn just like everybody else got to learn. This class is in session. You say they hard workers. You say they hard workers. Guess who else was hard workers? They was hard workers. They was hard workers. Y'all with no immigrants is no hard workers. No immigrants is working off of our work. If it wasn't for us, it wouldn't be no country to come to. It wouldn't be nowhere for them to work. If we didn't plow all these fields, if we didn't dig up all these swamps, if we didn't put up all these trees and get rid of and make the land where you can even grow on it. Yeah, they hard workers, all right. If they such hard workers, why they in country raggedy? Why they don't work in their country? If they such hard workers, if Haitians is hard workers, why Haiti look like that? If Africans is hard worker, why Africa look like that? If Jamaicans is hard workers, why Jamaica look like that? Why all them places raggedy? Why they got to come where the black Americans was at? Because white Americans taking credit for what we built. They ain't built this shit. They didn't make none of these. They didn't make none of these inventions either. All these inventions and all the work, the foundation of this country, we built this country. White America didn't build nothing. Their country was built off of free labor. They didn't build nothing. They had free labor. And I'll tell any white person in this country in their face, including Trump. Because they didn't even build a White House. Okay? They ain't even build a White House. Who built the White House? So I want to hear nothing about they work hard. That's AKA slaves. AKA scared to be deported. AKA good boys and girls. And we tired of working. Yeah, they good workers. This is the type of stuff they use against us. Well, they come in, they work hard. Y'all don't work. Y'all see what I'm saying? They come here on everything y'all work hard and build, and y'all don't work hard no more. They never put no more on it. Y'all don't work hard no more. Y'all ain't good slaves no more. Put no more on there. Because my daddy worked and my mama worked real hard. Work harder than any immigrant in this country. That's a fact. My relative, my close relatives worked harder than anybody in this country, including Mexicans. This is a fact. My mother and father born in Alabama in the 30s. Ain't no Mexican, ain't no African, ain't nobody in the Caribbean worked as hard as my parents, period. Point blank, period, or my grandparents. Point blank, period. And can't work as hard as us. Ain't no Mexican can stand in that sun and pick cotton as fast as no black person. Because he don't even have the melanin to take the sun. Listen, don't make me do you over here. Ain't no person can work in the sun like black people on this planet. If white folks worked in that sun, they'll have sunburn. Mexicans can't do it either. Mexicans can't do it. And Mexicans do shitty work. Facts. If you let a Mexican do your work, you better watch them. Because they're going to do it fast. And it's going to tear up fast. Yeah, they're going to come put your driveway down real fast. And 3 years later, your driveway going to be cracking. And that's a fact. That's an absolute fact. Yeah, they do shitty ass work. We don't hire them. And then act like they can't speak English. Man, why you messing up my thing? Huh? Can you, huh? You know what I said. Why you? Listen, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I've been to Mexico. Mexico ain't shit. Ain't nothing. Show me you so great. Why Mexico like